Yes.
Item 20, before we begin on item 20, I know the city council at the last meeting voted against payroll. I will caution the aldermen who are voting against payroll that if you voted against payroll and you voted against your own payroll, please return the check to the city.
Please return the money you spent. You don't get to do that.
Please return the check to the city, alderman.
Please return the money that you spent that was unauthorized.
Alderman, I'm just saying this for the payroll. You mentioned at the last meeting that you guys are going to vote against the payroll. I will caution you, these are all the employees of the city that payroll that's attached to the agenda.
Mayor, you know very well that the employees have received their pay. This is procedural, this vote. And when we say no, it's because we believe there is ghost payrolling. We believe that people are being paid that don't even appear here. We believe that there are positions that are created daily. There are people here in this council chamber. I do not know who they are. I don't know where the money comes from to pay them. So that was our concern. So is it better for you if we just table these items and have our legislative council review it?
Well, Alderwoman, without proof, I would caution you from giving accusations against employees. Because you made accusation after accusation against employees without proof.
You're absolutely correct.
I'll let you talk. So
I'm agreeing with you. You're correct, Mayor.
So
you're correct. But that is why we.
Just like Alderwoman, you accused my son of working for the attorney.
Absolutely.
You owe my son an apology.
I owe your son nothing, but I do owe you an apology, and I owe this council because, if I may,
Alderwoman,
can I offer you the apology, Mayor?
Alderwoman,
Will you allow me to
Can
apologize?
you let me finish first?
But I'm asking, will you allow me to apologize, Mayor?
Can you let me finish first, Alderwoman?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So there was allegations that you made that
Yes.
my son worked for the Attorney General's office.
Yes.
Going through the state comptroller's website, you had the information, you checked the information. The Attorney General even told you through your FOIA that my son never worked for the state of Illinois and never worked for the Attorney General's office. Yet you put that out in the airwaves that my son worked for the Attorney General's office and accused him of ghost payroll and having 2 jobs. So I will turn it over to you all.
Thank you so much, Mayor. And so what I did do was say that your son worked for the Attorney General's office, and I apologize for attaching the wrong Thaddeus Jones to my email to the council. However, I did not FOIA the Attorney General. I apologize for attaching the wrong Thaddeus Jones, who also lives in South Holland, because he's an actual attorney for the Attorney General. The Attorney General contacted me on August 9, 2025, answering my claim from an employee who came, and we had to file a federal investigation, a claim with the Attorney General's office, a claim with the U.S. State's Attorney, a claim with the Illinois Sheriff, with a claim with Cook County State's Attorney, because there was an alleged threat on my life, and the employee named Mayor Jones and Chief of Police Kolash in that threat. The Attorney General's office contacted me and said they could not move forward because there was a conflict of interest. I then asked what would be the conflict when it came to my safety, and they said, well, the accused son works for the Attorney General's office. So I never had to FOIA it. It was given to me. I have all of those emails, and like I stated to this council, I preserved that information in writing. And it is now an FBI investigation because there was a threat made on my life to injure or kill me. Thank you. And that's all the apology. And as far as your son, I'm going to give him the same apology that you gave my son. Silence.
Mayor,
Alderman,
I just want to go on record, as I've done previously, regarding payroll. My intent here is not for the residents to not get paid, and I want to make this a matter of public record. My intent is to govern with a sense of good government. I brought to your attention that in our payroll reports, there are individuals who are getting paid out of different departments that work elsewhere. I do not feel comfortable voting for payroll until we fix it. When we fix it, I'll be more than happy to support the payroll. So I'm not going to sit here for the sake of your peace of mind and approve this and just sweep it under the rug. We've said this before. So please respect my decision. That's all I ask.
Alderman,
And until we repair this, I'll be more than happy. Now tonight, moving forward, if we want to, I'll be more than happy to defer this to the finance meeting. But until everything in the payroll is repaired, and I'm comfortable, I'll support it. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
well, Alderman, this city council cut 26 positions. The reason that multiple people are doing multiple things and getting paid out of those accounts is because the council gave me the authority to pay them. Those jobs got eliminated, so that work had to go somewhere. When you vote against the payroll, Alderman, and don't return the check that you received for the special meeting and for the regular meeting, the IRS just claims you made a statement that you want to vote against the payroll. So return those checks that you received to the city treasurer, because you made a statement that you're voting against your own paycheck. If you're voting against your own paycheck, be honest with the residents and tell them that you're going to return the check to the city. If you got paid for that and you voted against all of the employees' payroll in Calumet City, and you claiming that you voted against your own payroll, return that check. Return that check and return the check from tonight to the city treasurer. That's all I'm asking.
Mayor, with all due respect, you are saying that with the payroll, I'm telling you there is discrepancy. So why, as a mayor, as a leader of the city, would you want anybody on this council to move forward when we have discrepancies in that bill list or the payroll? Why would you want anybody to move forward?
Alderman, I don't. If you want to fix that, Alderman, we have a meeting Tuesday, we can fix that and talk
That's
about
what I
it.
said, we're going to have to do that.
If you want to defer the payroll, that means that all the employees in Calumet City will not get paid.
That's not true.
That's not
Mr.
true.
Treasurer, would you please stop that?
Mr. Treasurer, a vote against the payroll tonight does what?
Nothing. They got paid already.
I'm gonna have to hire my own legislative counsel. Because this is retroactive approval. However, you can't continue to pay without the approval of the council. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask legal counsel that. I hope
Mr.
we
Graham,
don't-
would you represent the city treasurer?
I'm a lawyer.
Wait, can I say something before? Because it's approved. It's approved, so
Well, I'm waiting. The treasurer just gave the answer about retroactivity, and we approving the payroll, Mr. Treasurer. What happens if we do not approve the payroll tonight?
I'm not exactly sure, Mayor. I'm gonna have to find out.
So does the council want to defer this until we get?
I want a discussion. I want to have a moment to address your comment respectfully. Mayor, when we took office, several months after that, we went through financing. We approved different things. We decreased some salaries, and then you say certain positions were eliminated. When I read a lot of the ordinances, some of those positions were already eliminated or combined into one job description or job title. So, but you created different ones. But when I began to read more and learn more, I realized too, and let me be very transparent, there's several employees that are getting paid, like Alderman Gardner said, from different line items, or they're receiving stipends. But you told me when I tried to hire Shar that I could not, because she could not receive a second stipend because she was employed by the city. But I see a whole bunch of other people on the bills, they're receiving stipends. Still didn't frustrate me, but it made me alert to realize that what's good for us is not good for you. Then secondly, let me finish. There's a lack of disrespect when I was elected to render a vote and to make sure things are in order, checks and balances. And there's a lot of different things that are going on, from the credit card, from the high salaries. So I have the right to vote no because they've already been paid. And I'm not voting no to some of you guys that do work. But some of the folks that don't. I've seen people in the streets while they're supposed to be at work. I get calls saying that people don't even show up downstairs. So that is why I'm voting no. I'm not voting no to stop your pay, because I know you work. But I have to stop the things that are going on behind the scenes that I'm accountable for. That's why I'm voting no. It's still passing, but I have to let you know that you need to respect me in my seat. If there's things that we voted on for you to change, you're not changing them. So what you're saying to me is, screw me, screw my vote, screw my position, and you're not respecting me as your colleague or the friend that you say that you are to me. That's why I shifted. You don't respect me. You want to make me a rubber stamp. You want me to do whatever it is that you want me to do, but Governor, I can lose my county job. So that's why I am voting no. I am not voting no not to pay the good people that are doing their job. I am voting no because we've asked for change and there is no change. There's someone, gentleman sitting right there, I think he's employed. It's disrespectful for us not to be even introduced to employees. He'll walk past me, don't say nothing, and I don't even know who he is. So again, on record, that's why I vote no. And you cannot tell me not to vote no. I can vote no impartially, but I'm stating why I vote no.
Alderwoman, I do respect you. My request tonight was for you to return the check. If you collected the check and you're not going to vote for the employees to get the check, return your check from the meeting and the last meeting that you voted no for. That was all my request.
But that's so unfair. Are you returning the checks when you flew your family to Miami? It and it has y'all names on it.
Alderwoman.
We paid for this family to go to Miami.
Alderwoman.
Credit card statements. We paid that.
And I want to say this, I stay up at night reading this stuff because I feel like it's trickery with you guys. I literally have to stay up at night after I get off of work, reading this, looking through fields because I felt I was going along, but then reading this, it's right in my face. So again, you tell me to return my check, but I stay up nights, and some of these folks make more money than me, and they don't even come to work. So why would I return a check when I'm staying up night on the weekend reading? Because I want to be educated so I can render a proper vote, a sound vote. But if I don't do what you say, let me tell you what you're going to do. You're going to punish me like you sent that call out to the residents about me. If you say you're my friend, I'm not against you. We need to fix things. But you want to do it your way respectfully, and then you want to text me, you're not my friend.
Alderman, you claim that I put positions in there that's not in the budget. I cannot do that. All the positions that work at the city are in the budget, Alderman. There were open positions that city council approved.
I didn't say you put up added.
You just said that, Alderman.
No.
You said
some
that.
of the ordinance mayors, when the previous mayor was there, here I read that certain positions were combined. I can't verbally say them, but we can go through the ordinances. Some of them were combined.
That did not happen, Alderman. That did not happen.
If that didn't happen, I could go back and get the proof, but what did happen is that we took away salaries. We took away salaries for unqualified people or people being overpaid, but then you went and gave it back to them, Mayor. So why should I vote? Why should I take a vote to vote for a budget, but then you go right behind and do what you want to do, then you don't need my vote then?
Alderman, there were two positions that Mr. Casper told the city council about, that he put money in there, that we eliminated those positions. There were two positions that were eliminated, that had salaries in there that were put in there in the budget, that the council voted for. Those positions were terminated. Those people no longer work here. So the motion tonight, do you want to table to the Tuesday meeting?
I'll make a motion to defer 20, 21, and 22 to
Alderman Williams, motion to defer items 20, 21, and 22.
Second.
To the meeting.
And quick discussion, Gardner, you mentioned, a lot of discrepancies. For the meeting, can you just like prepare those? Is that too much to ask?
Please, I would, and I would like to have the respective, department head here to speak to whatever, if there's a certain person or a certain matter that need to be addressed by a specific department head, please let me know so we can make sure that those are really right.
So what's
For the record, who made the second?
me?
Alderman Wilson. So there was a motion made by Alderman Williams, second by Alderman Wilson, to defer items 20, 21.